If you watch the show regularly, which I'm sure you do, you'll know that Paul Mason's story is one we have followed very closely.
Well, it's a tale that's taken lots of twists and turns over the years, but the latest one has taken Paul in a direction he dared believe would ever happen. Here's the story so far. Weighing a whopping 70 stone, Paul's size became even bigger news when firefighters were forced to demolish the front of his house so he could be taken to hospital. The tabloids branded him the fattest man in the world, but as his shame mounted, so did the calories, and Paul was soon consuming 20,000 each day. Then 4 years ago came the turning point. Paul had gastric bypass surgery and lost a whopping 48 stone. The only problem now, 8 stone of excess skin. But as Paul set out to find a surgeon, he stumbled upon something else. Upon seeing his story on TV across the globe, Rebecca Mountain made contact from her home in Massachusetts. After spending hours together online, the pair have now found love. And this weekend, we brought them face to face for the very first time.
And Paul joins us now along with Rebecca. And welcome, Rebecca. So nice to meet you. And it's lovely to see you as well.
Yes,
and
nice to meet you.
What an incredible end to this story. I mean, it really, really is. It just goes to show you make one massive change in your life and it opens up your world to so many other things.
Well, you do, but if you change your life too soon, then we possibly wouldn't have never met.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true.
So all the problems I went through, you know, it's worth it.
What do you think of that man when you watched yourself on that tape then?
That's the old me that I'm moving away from, you know, leaving that all behind. So, you know, get back to me as a Paul Mason, you know.
And we last saw you in January, 9th of January, and since then you've gone on to lose more weight, haven't you?
Yeah, I've lost another 4 stone.
So you're still going?
Still going, yes.
And let's find out how you two actually sort of met each other, because this happened online. It was a social media website where will you tell me what happened?
Cool.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Well, I saw Paul's documentary years and years ago, and just felt really connected right away, I think. And then I just happened to come across an update that he had had the surgery, he had lost the weight, and now kind of left in limbo, not getting the skin removed.
Yes.
And I just felt compelled to reach out and just try to help, and that's all it was.
You weren't looking for love at that moment.
No. And I mean, I don't know, I just have a lot of drive, and I thought, you know, I could write letters, you know, to media, or any way I could help, you know, kind of thing, or even just support, you know, because I didn't know what kind of support he had.
Is this the sort of thing that you do as a person? Have you done this before?
No. But I do things that I set my sights on. I just kind of go and do, and I don't. If I feel drawn to do something, I don't know. I just knew that I should try. You know, I didn't know I could be of any help, but I thought I could try.
So your relationship has been online.
Yes.
You've been chatting online. So
well,
what do you
Skype.
think? And Skype.
So
yeah.
that's different,
So
yeah.
what do you think of him?
I think there's a lot. I mean, he's incredible. Just genuine person. Really incredibly open, honest about everything, about what he's been through, the difficulty, and I think that's helped us have that connection because he's been really trusting. So it helped me to trust as well, and he's someone I just instantly, like I said, felt a connection with, and so he's incredible.
And what do you think
what about you?
about her?
Well, our first chat on Skype was over 4 hours, and it just felt like we'd been talking for years. And at the end of the conversation, I just said to her, "What time tomorrow then?" Just, you know, and she said, "Oh, okay, you know, so-and-so time." And, you know, it just goes on and on and on. And when I finally met her at the airport Saturday, it was just like, well, better than the picture you see on Skype, you know, on the TV. Far better, you know.
At
it
what
was so
point
natural.
did it move from being friends online, friends chatting, the support network, you know, let's work together here, to a relationship?
I would say it was very quick.
Very quick.
Probably within, certainly within 2 weeks of
definitely
talking on Skype. But I think it's because, like I said, we felt, I think, a mutual sort of a chemistry.
Well, it always helps to meet up, to assure, when, you know, when you've got together and you're face to face and you can touch each other.
Yeah, but we didn't need that at all. No. We sort of, it was, meeting at the airport was like meeting someone that you met 10 years ago and finally getting to see them again. That's how it felt.
So what's going to happen there? Because obviously the geography of this relationship, is it going to be a long-distance relationship, or is it something, now that you've finally met each other physically, I guess, that you're going to think about changing? What's the plan?
Well, the plan is for me to live in America and help Rebecca with a business, you know, a long-term relationship.
This has really changed your life, hasn't it?
Oh, yes, definitely.
So let's talk about the main issue here, and that is the fact that you have lost a massive amount of weight.
Yes.
You have 8 stone of excess skin, which, were you to be able to lose that, you would weigh about 4. The man underneath that is about 14 stone.
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
And the issue is that to have that operation, you have to prove really that you have got a stable weight.
Well, yes. The NHS over here, you have to prove. Well, they wait until your weight plateaus. So you don't lose any more weight, because it's a financial thing over here. It's not medical for any reason. So that's when I had the offer from Dr. Jennifer Kaplan in New York. She sought me out after saw a piece about me in the New York Times, and she offered her services to remove my excess skin. And I contacted her and done some research on her first, and then when she said to me that her and her team would do the operation for nothing, and the only finances I've got to find are the aftercare, the stay in hospital, and the medication.
Yeah.
And that sort of works out about, am I right in saying about 12,000 that you
about
need?
£12,000, about $20,000 US.
Do they do everything, or is it because the apronectomy is the skin around here?
Well, it's just, in my situation, it's round here and round my back, lower part of my back.
Yeah.
That needs addressing, then I can mobilise.
Yes.
Because that's stopping me from mobilising at the moment.
What about your legs?
Yes, they'll need doing again. I've already had 10 kilos removed off one leg so I can just get out of bed.
Yes.
You know, so, and then my arms. And then possibly my tummy will have to be done again further down the road.
These are big operations,
Yeah, they really are.
They are, yes, and Rebecca is aware of that, because I said to her, and she knows that this next operation will
You okay?
Oh, it's all right. It's a big thing you're undertaking, isn't it? I can see that.
You've obviously had this, there you go, this conversation. What's made you cry?
What I'm going to say next is that she's prepared to stay with me whether the next operation is successful or not. And if I'm in the wheelchair for the rest of my life.
Which is what love is, isn't it, Shirley? And
That's
to
right.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you do? You care? Do you see the 14-stone man inside, or doesn't it matter? It's just the man that you have in front of you.
It's weird, because those are the questions, like, as soon as I met him and as soon as I realized I had feelings and he had feelings for me, like, we'd end our conversation and I'd go and kind of try to think about that, but I can't make a connection. I mean, that's something, it's like Paul said, that's the old him. And who he is now is the person I love. And whoever he is, you know, after the surgery, or whether he even gets it, is irrelevant to me ultimately. I mean, I want him to achieve his goals, and that's the most important thing.
And for you, Paul, because this has I wonder whether the emotion behind what you just went through there is because you have lost so much because of this. You've lost family members, you've lost friendships, people that were with you and then were no longer. And so the relief of finding somebody out there who loves you.
Oh yeah, definitely, because I've never been in a relationship so loving and trusting and so giving from the other side, you know, from Rebecca's side. And I've never experienced that before. So, and we've talked about loads of different things, and that's another thing I like about her. She's so open and also a little bit pushy.
Which is probably what you need.
Yeah,
you're right. And
when is the operation? Is there a date set?
Well, there's not a date set. There's a definite. The doctor wants me to go out to meet her, have the consultation, and then we've got to raise the money. And once the money's raised, then the operation will be done.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, absolutely. And you are wonderful together.
You're always welcome to come back.
So lovely.
Please come and see us. Maybe next time
you're over.
So happy
to be both. It's lovely.
It'd be great to keep up. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much. Thank you.